Hey, how's it going, everyone? Alex here in South Etobicoke on Royal York Road, just a couple blocks south of Evans Avenue. Yes, as you just saw, I got off Route 76B on an NG diesel, and eventually all of the NG diesels will soon take over the Queensway routes as the new Nova hybrids are being delivered to Wilson, and of course that's going to replace the OG diesels, and you can see one right there. Well, it's another nice sunny day, even though overnight and this morning it was downpouring, but it's I thought I was going to have to stay in today, but lucky me, not even. So yeah, I just got off the bus stop at Melrose Street. Let's get an early thumbnail here. This is amazing. And yes, we are in a very nice neighborhood called Mimico. And I thought, let's film a walking video all the way down to Lakeshore. Now, it was nearly a year that I filmed a walk along this street, but it was in the other direction. However, when I filmed that video last year, I think it was on July 19th, 2022. It was freaking hot. I was sweating bullets, and there was a bus coming, and I pretty much ended my video just a block north of Mimico GO Station, which is up ahead. So I kind of wanted to redo this walk, but in the other direction. So, and also I didn't even film this commercial stretch. Lots of old businesses, they kind of remind me of mom and pop style stores. Revolva Pizza, I've heard of that place. I don't know if it's a chain around the city, but oh, Jimmy's Coffee's here too. Anyway, it's been like 3 days since I filmed the walk. Tuesday, I stayed home all day because I had a big expedition to Mississauga, and I got a headache. And this is a very well-known place here, the San Remo Bakery. But yeah, I got a headache, and I think it was necessary for me to take a full day rest, so that's what I did. Yesterday, even though I didn't actually film anything except for an elevator, I spent time with my mom yesterday, and she showed me around her first neighborhood, her first Toronto neighborhood, at Jane and Finch, and boy, is it ever better than before. I see a lot of improvements in the future for that neighborhood. As you guys already know, Jane and Finch is a very low-income neighborhood with high crime, but that seems to be improving, and when the LRT line opens, I see that happening in the next 5 years. But anyway, my mom showed me exactly where she used to live, on Eddystone Avenue, and then one other time on Jane Street, and now that's given me an idea to do a walking video. Okay, I don't know around the Jane and Finch neighborhood, but maybe along Eddystone Avenue where she spent a couple years. So I didn't realize that street is actually industrial, so thank you, Mom, for the idea. Actually, I call her Mommy, but I feel embarrassed by saying that, you know? And here's Newcastle Street. Newcastle, not just like the town in England, but also the town 45 minutes away from here, where my cousin Emily lives. Hopefully I make plans to go and visit her up there. I really wanted to do a walking video there. I haven't been to Newcastle since 2021. You guys may remember I did that walking video around her hood. Nice, quiet, small town. Some if you're watching this, hello. I know you may be at work, but and we got a high-rise here, which is conveniently located right next to the GO train station, and there it is coming up. Also, another reason why I wanted to go down to Etobicoke is because I wanted to catch up on more transit rides TTC rides before I go away for a couple nights. This is a very beautiful looking garden here. The Christchurch Memorial Garden. I didn't even know this was here. And I forgot to mention the date. Today is Thursday, November... Shit, not November. Oh my gosh. Today is Thursday, July the 13th, 2023. And there's the oldest TTC bus in the fleet, 7913. And every day, these buses are just being decommissioned. As I mentioned, the new Nova hybrids are replacing these buses. But this bus is from 2006. So if you're in the city and you're a huge public transit fan like me, get them while you can. Yeah, man. I thought I'm doing a TTC bus complete. Well, actually, I've incorporated a lot of that in my subway videos, but I don't know. It just takes a lot more time. Also, I want to do some subway fanning too. So I just thought, okay, maybe I'll fan around Kipling Station, and then maybe Kiel, and then eventually when I get to the other side line too, between Victoria Park and Warden and Scarborough. So this mural here is a bit, yeah, you see when this has been here for a while, it's all crusty, you know. By the way, yes, I took the GO train to Mississauga, so I passed through here on Monday morning. Oh shit! There's a train coming! Holy fuck. Oh my god. What direction is it coming from? I can't even tell. I hear it moving though. Anyway, I think to get to Mimico station, you have to walk here on Cowell Avenue. Oh, never mind. There it is right there. You can't really see it, but it's probably coming from the Willowbrook facility, which is right next door. Yeah, I don't really care about maintenance trains at all, because they go like very slow, and obviously they do it for purposes. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go there, and then I'm assuming there's a pathway, because back there you used to get up to the train station, but of course they're building condos there now. So what gives? I've always find this part of rural York very interesting. Love the quiet neighborhood vibes it gets. This is a working class neighborhood. A lot of families with middle income, they all reside here. I think some of European descent as well. But when you go along Lakeshore Boulevard, which is where I'm going to end this video, it's a whole different vibe. Actually, I'm thinking of filming a walk up 30th Street, and then maybe I'll film a bus ride on the 15 heading back to Royal York Station. Looks like this is in the South Korean colors, or is it Japanese? Oh, never mind. Japanese fast food. Interesting. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell one's foreign writing, you know, maybe unless you're Asian. And these are modern style townhouses on the west side. I forgot to mention, we're on the east side of Royal York. And Olivia Chow officially took office as our new mayor yesterday, vowing for change and to bring accountability and to tackle the homeless crisis. But of course, everything doesn't happen overnight. Passing by a construction site here. Oh, they're building a Catholic school, St. Leo. I think I remember passing this last year. What's the temperature right now? I forgot to even mention. It's 1:30 exactly. 22 Celsius, feels like 25. Okay, at least it's not very, very hot, but 22, I can take it. And this here has to be a public school. Or it might have been Mimico Adult Center, English as a second language. Oh yeah, there's a westbound train. I'm not gonna dilly-dally here like I sometimes do. And here's Mimico Avenue. I thought of filming a walk along Lakeshore from... Oh wait a sec, I already did a video there. From, I think it was from Kipling to Royal York. I don't think I'm gonna do that until the streetcars resume operation and return to Lakeshore. In fact, as early as September, we're gonna be seeing the return of streetcars to Long Branch. But this time it's gonna be, I was reading a PDF of all of the board meeting recap, and it outlined that streetcars will return to Long Branch as a separate route, and it's actually brand new, called the 507. I'm not sure what the hell that is, but yeah. And also 501 streetcars will only be going as far as Humber Loop, which I think makes a lot more sense because the 501 used to be an extremely long streetcar line. I think it might still be, regardless if it goes to Humber or not. But from Humber, the 507 will take over. So I think that makes a lot more sense, because you know how tired operators would feel by having to go like the entire like cross city way, you know? And also the old 508 Lakeshore streetcar line will return, will resurrect after a several-year hiatus. But of course, every single one of our streetcar lines, they have been going under some extensive shit, so it's normal here in TO. It's absolutely normal. Never get tired of it. At least you don't live like deeper in the old city of Toronto. Otherwise, I'd probably explode. So, actually, I can already explode because of the freaking Eglinton line. So again, at some point, I am gonna cross to the other side, or actually, this depends on where the bus stop is, because I am gonna take the 501 over to 30th Street. And I'm not gonna even check and see when the next one's coming, because the 501 is rather frequent. Again, lots of nice homes here, including this modern beauty here. There's the Mimico convenience. I got these cute bungalows here as well. What the heck? Feels like it gets hot by the minute. At least it's not so humid out, but honestly, it could be freaking worse. Okay. Let me just check real quick and see where the 501 stop is. We still got quite a ways to go, so 501 West Long Branch. Next one's in 8 minutes. And I'll definitely get there in 8 minutes. And I think, yep, it's on this side. Alright, so I don't think there's any need to cross over. It's one of these times where I don't often cross the other side of the street, and in fact, a lot of my walking videos, depends on how interesting it is, I'm always walking on one side of the street for the entirety of a video, you know, I film, you know. Oh, I think that's Islington Avenue off in the distance. Has to be. Do I want to live here? Maybe. I'd ever be close to, like, you know, Midtown, York. I mean, not only that I lived there all my life, but it's much closer to public transit. Well, at least like rapid transit. But of course, if you're not from, or if you're not from Toronto, you're probably thinking of moving here. Yeah, good luck with that. It is freaking expensive just to move here. And I hear another train going by, so I can't really see it, but I can hear it. I was actually thinking, you know, I've been watching all these videos about how beautiful and nicer Montreal is. I was also watching a video of I forgot his name, but this YouTuber, last year he moved from Toronto to Montreal, and he was saying how much Montreal is better than TO, and that's probably gonna be it for another video. I wouldn't mind doing a video of me comparing Toronto to Montreal. I mean, I've been to Montreal twice, but each city has its own unique perspectives and challenges. I mean, sure, there might be a couple of things I'll disagree about why Toronto kind of sucks ass. Well, sometimes it does, but for the most part, no. I just see a lot of improvement happening. You know, especially as I just mentioned, the homeless crisis and improving public transit, because sometimes the wait times for like buses, it's freaking atrocious. So that's another thing gotta keep in mind. And also the fact that everything is so freaking expensive, so that's of course a downside. Again, I'm probably gonna have to like do my own research, and then I'll probably I don't mind giving my own takes. I don't mind if anybody expresses like you know, why they moved away from Toronto, or we don't regret it and stuff like that. Because if you move away from the city, okay, if you have your own reasons, I totally get that. But everybody can express their own opinions, so I mean, I already get a lot of viewers saying that, you know, they miss Toronto, they really wish I could stay here, you know. And I gotta say, I mean, Toronto is that's your opinion, but for mine, somebody who's been like born and raised here in the city, I've always loved it. Unfortunately, it's really not the same as it was when I was a little kid, and also before I was born. See, that's even what my dad said. TO is just not what it was. I mean, a lot of things have gone downhill, but it's not a horrible city. I still love it. I still love the diversity, the different neighborhoods. I mean, there at least should be at least Neva Chow is in office. She's gonna like turn this whole freaking city around. So I am only hoping for the best and what she'll even do. But Montreal, I mean, it's a very, very beautiful city. I've absolutely fallen in love with it. I could even stay here for like 2 weeks. But honestly, I just prefer living here in TO. I don't care. Of course, it's gonna be a pain in the ass when house prices are just skyrocketing. But whatever. I'm going to work my way through this shit, and I'm going to hopefully be successful. But if you're outside of the city and want to move here, it's going to be quite impossible to do so. I'm just saying, but hopefully I'm not offending anybody with that. Well, sorry if I did, but just my opinion. And again, this can all be for a separate video. So as we're coming up to Lakeshore, and I'm going to take the bus over to 30th Street, so give my camera a rest. And maybe drink some 3-day-old water. I don't think it's good anymore. I don't mind spending money and getting like another one. But where the hell am I gonna get that from? Okay, now it says 4 minutes on it. I think 8 minutes would have passed by now. Oh, and there's Lake Ontario right down there. But I think that's private property up ahead, so I'm not gonna walk down. I probably won't have time anyways, otherwise I'd probably miss the bus. There's an old convenience store. Here's Eastbourne Crescent. Yep, it says no trespassing up ahead, so that's a no-no. But we made it down to the end of Royal York Road and the beginning of Royal York Road. Nice streets, quiet neighborhood. That's a Queensway bus for sure. 8106. And yeah, so I'm gonna start wrapping things up here as I wait for the bus. So that's it. So thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos and check out my others as well. And stay cool, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys all on the flip side. Alright, take care guys, bye-bye.